Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use a Hyaluron pen and give yourself your own lip filler at home. So in advance I want to apologize for any lighting issues, any sounds. It is cold, I have my heater running, and I do have a dog in the background snoring. So without further ado, I'm going to get started because I do have to go to work and I really want to do my lips. If you can see, I have really thin lips. I've already been doing my lips. My husband actually started doing my lips. Yeah. But I've learned to do it myself. And anyway, I like the fuller look. And I've learned over time that it takes building on top of it to get, a powdier look. So I'm going to show you. The first step to do, what I like to do personally, is I like to clean my face free of makeup. So I clean with my cleanser and remove any makeup or dirt. And then the next thing to do is get your gloves. Now, I do have a pair of clear gloves, but this one's going to fit, and this is the one I'm going to use because I want it to hang onto my hand. Oh, I dropped it. Okay. So, anyway, let me put on my gloves. And you don't want to handle your pen or anything like that with bare hands because you are going to be using it on your lips. Hey, these gloves might fit. Hey, they'll match. What? All right now. Gloves on. First thing you want to do is clean your lips really good with alcohol. You can use alcohol wipe. Me, I'm going to use a cotton ball and my alcohol. You don't have to drench it because you're going to get in your mouth. So I'm just going to put a dab on there. And I'm going to clean my lips. All around it. Okay. See that dirt? You don't want to inject your lips with filler with dirty lips, okay? That didn't sound right, did it? Anyway, so I want to show you my little setup. So I'm not just going through the whole thing. You do want a tray and a barrier. You can use a puppy pad or something like I did. So there is my setup. Okay, it consists of my tray, my barrier, my Hyaluron pen. Okay, I already took the lid of it off. But I got the gold and black Hyaluron pen. It doesn't have any certain name about it. I just got the gold and black one. I actually ordered mine from Hungary. I ordered mine from Hungary just because it was cheaper. I waited a minute, but it comes with a manual on how to use it. So I'm going to show you the gun. This is the gun, and it unscrews all the way, revealing these numbers. Okay, and this top here is an adapter. It does come with another one. So this one's going to fit your smaller ampule, the 0.3, and this one's going to fit your 0.5. Depending on what kind of ampule you have depends on what adapter you'll be using. So I'm going to put that back in there. Okay. I have ampules. I ordered mine from Walmart online, and it comes with the 0.3s or the 0.5s, 0.3, 0.5. So you'll hear me say 0.3, 0.5. Okay, I'm not for sure which one is which. You'll have to order separately the ampules from your Hyaluron pen. I like to order the filler here from Pink Blush Beauty. It's called Neurama Steep. and it has lidocaine in it. I think one of the biggest things about the lip filler you're going to find, the scariest thing is just hearing the pen go off. And you'll hear me probably call it a gun. It's not a gun, it's a pen. But anyway, moving on. The next thing you're going to do is get you some antibacterial wipes. Doesn't matter what kind, these are just what I have on hand. You're going to get your Hyaluron Pen, and you're going to just clean it really good. You want to disinfect it because after all, you're going to be handling this thing. Okay, and put that off to the side. Okay, and put that in my barrier. It's good to have your gloves on before you touch all this stuff. I also have a gauze, and with the gauze, I found this useful because when I go to hang on my lips, with them being so thin, I need something to hang on to my lips with. And so, let's go on to do this because time is precious right now. So, your Neuramis Deep is going to come with a filler, and it's going to come with what appears to be a needle. We're not going to use a needle. We're going to use the ampules. I'm going to use the ampules I got from Walmart. Alright, so I'm going to open this. And there ain't no sense in rushing, y'all, because every time I do this, I get nervous. I don't know why, but I do. Get a little anxious. So it's going to come out of the box. And so this right there and this right here are needles. Now that I'm sure you can take classes to learn how to do that. I'm not going to use a needle. I'm going to use the ampules, which is the air. Okay, so there's that. And it comes with instructions on how to use this if you want to use this. Just this itself, because this is your filler, and this right here, the needle would fit on top of this after you remove this cap here, and you just stick it in however. I don't know how to do that. So we're not going to use that, but we're going to open this. We're going to put this to the side, and I'm going to open my filler. I'm going to open it just a little bit because I also need to open my ampule. So we're going to open that, which is, they make these things so hard to open, which is good. You don't want to use anything dirty. Alright, I'm going to see if I can. Okay, good grief, I'm struggling. BRB. Sorry, you guys. So I'm opening my ampule. I'm not for sure which size this one is. It looks to be a small one. This little thing right here is called a plunger. This plunger is going to come out. So you're going to go ahead and take that out. Now I'm going to open up my filler. I'll go ahead and open it up. And as you will see, I'm just going to take out this right here. Take out the stickers. Come with it. This is glass, so be careful with it. I'm going to set it down on my barrier. And I like to move all the trash out of my way because I like to be free of clutter. But anyway, these are the needles. I'm not even going to use them because I'm not going to be doing a needle procedure. Okay. I'm nervous. I want to talk a little bit about this pen. It is kind of challenging sometimes to use this thing I have learned that how much filler you put in this. Let's say you put this to the number, I can't see, 25. Say you put it up to 25. Well, when you put the filler in here up to 25, you got to calibrate this thing and put it on 25. Otherwise, the daggone thing ain't going to work. Lesson learned. And when you have that going on and you have your filler already ready in there, trust me, you're going to lose your product even though it's not shooting, because it's kind of oozing out because, well, you've done got it ready. So this is how you use it. So you untwist it until it cannot untwist anymore. Then you open your filler. Be very careful. It is kind of difficult to open this, but you see these little gray looking buttons on each side? You grab a hold of it with your 2 fingers and this other bottom part with your other 2 fingers, and you just work it back and forth. Do not twist it or anything like that. You just work it back and forth. And it's that hard plastic that hangs on to it being closed. So I always try to be very careful. But there it goes. Okay, so I got it open. And I'm going to carefully remove this because we're going to use this as our cap. Alright, so you're going to take your filler, and since I can't see really good, I'm going to see what the number is. You don't want to fill this all the way up because you got to put the plunger back in there and you don't want to squirt it all out. So let's see. I'm going to put this on 0.3. And so if you see this, as you see, it's going to start, I'm going to use the plunger. You got to line it up, line this up on top of the little nubby right there and fill it up. I'm going to fill it up to the 3. Because I want enough in here to do my lips several times around. Okay, I filled it up 3. I'm going to put this down on my barrier and then I'll put my little cap back on. Your plunger is then going to go in top, or in the bottom rather, of your ampule, and remember it's on, mine is actually a little less than 3, or a little more than 3 rather, 3, 4, 5, it's like on 5. Going to pull it, put the plunger in and make it go up. Push the plunger in, push the plunger in. I'm trying not to push it too fast until you see a little bit of product come out. Then you're going to put it in your Hyaluron Pen. And see, it's kind of wobbly. So what you want to do is you want to twist. And see, the thing about the adapter, this must be a 0.5 because ampule, because of this being a 0.3. So you twist until you can't twist it no more. Don't do it too tight. Now it's time for calibration. This filler was under a little bit under 3, so I need to find it on my pen and try to put it on 3. I'm going to go ahead and open my gauze. And it's good to do a test shot and everything. And it's hard to do this in the mirror or the phone. You twist, you twist it down, and I feel a little give, and you see a little bit of product. I'm going to crank this, and what's really loud is the sound of the gun, and I want you to hear it. And we're going to see if product comes out. I don't think it will, because I don't think I calibrated it good enough. I guess I did. Look, product. So now we know the product has come out. Thank goodness. Time to do the lips. Now everybody does this differently. Whoever does their own lips, you can do it in sections or quadrants. Quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, quadrant 4. Or you can do like me and eyeball it. Or I want a little bit of fullness on my bottom lip as well as my top. Last time I done my lips, it got a little bit more fuller on the top, and then it didn't match. So I already shot this, correct? So what you got to do, since I shot it once, you crank it, twist it down once, have your gauze ready. Sorry if this is turning into a forever video, but this is my first YouTube doing a Hyaluron Pen. And since I want fuller lip, I'm going to put the end of this, that circle, half on my bottom lip and half on my outside of the line. There where my outside of my lip is. So I'm going to do the first shot. And you want to, after you're done, you want to kind of rub it in. See, I don't think it done it. So I'm going to cock it again. And I'm going to twist it down one. There it went. See, I kind of felt it. And you might have a little blood. And it don't hurt. What really is the thing about this pen is it doesn't hurt. What's startling is the noise of the pen going off. So I'm going to crank it, twist it down one. And the last time I done my lips, you guys, if you'll feel your lips with your tongue, you'll feel a wetness on the inside and dry. I thought, oh, I need to make them bigger, and I'm holding my lips out like this, and I'm zapping it. Well, guess what? It didn't do the outside of my lips. It done right there. It didn't do nothing. That was a waste of money. This hyaluronic acid filler is like $50. Some people can afford that just whenever. I cannot. So needless to say, I was disappointed in myself. So, again, I'm going to take my lip, get a good hold, and you don't want to press it really hard. Don't press it really hard. There's no sense in that. I'm going to do it again. And the reason why you want to keep twirling, is because there's product still coming out. See? You would think, oh, it's hurting because you're bleeding. How does it do that with just air? Oh, no. I just like it. I like it. I don't have to use a needle. But like I said, you can take classes. Sorry. I know that's gross. That one came in good. Twist it down. Sorry. It's hard to get a hold of it. And do it in a phone. And the thing you're going to notice, you guys, after you do your lips, is you're going to have lumpy bumps. You massage the lumpy bumps. Massage, massage, massage. Just like you would add a lip balm because your lips are dry. Rub, rub, rub. I kind of personally like a few lumpy bumps. It seems to add fullness, but not a lot. I don't know if you can see any, but I kind of like a little bit to kind of just give a little bit of definition to my lips because, well, I got Charlie Brown lips, okay? I'm going to crank the gun. I'm going to twist it down. 1. I'm going to grab my lip best I can. Try to take my time. I slipped. I slipped and let some product out. $50. Don't want none of it to go out. Okay. Crank. Twist down. I will admit that in certain spots like that one, you might feel like a little sting. And you think, how does it do that if there's no needle? That's a good question. I don't know. Science? Yeah, I'm being a smart butt, so sorry. Okay, crank. Twist down. Now, since I am right-handed and it's kind of hard to just go around, well, really it's not, but you just gotta grip, have a good grip. Let's see, I did this one, did that one. I got a confession. My husband started doing my lips. And, yes, my husband, because I was scared. He done it good the first time, but the second time he done it wrong, or maybe it was the third time he done it wrong. He loaded it wrong because he doesn't have really the patience to sit and watch, to take this time and learn how to do it correctly. Well, he did it incorrectly. And when he did, my lips were full, and it lasted for like 4 or 5 months. And that is the bomb diggity to me. I don't know about you, but I want pouty lips. Hence the reason for doing this. So maybe my next video will be how to use it incorrectly. Incorrectly. Listen to me. I can't even talk straight. Alright, let's do this, y'all. I gotta go work. Dang it, lost product. And, by the way, I obviously ain't certified. I obviously ain't done this 50,000 times. This is just me doing this at home for my own pleasure of having full lips. Okay? I know that's gross. I just smeared blood. Okay. Over here it's going to be kind of hard. I still have product left, and you'll know when you're done because that plunger will be all the way up to the top, and then we'll reload it. Or you can simply use a new ampule. I don't see the need in using a new ampule, but maybe so. I don't know. I may not. With product already being in this and going through it, it might be kind of hard to see it. Okay, so I done the outer edges. Now I want to put some on top here. Or actually, you know what? I changed my mind. I'm just going to do the outer edges. And then what I have left, I'm going to do the feel on the inside as well. So I'm just doing the outer edges. And I don't know if you can tell. My lips are kind of dry. But it's plumping. And it'll stay like this, you guys, for about a month. And I will say that the more you talk, the more you use a straw, the more if you smoke cigarettes or vape, like I do, your lips, the plumpness is going to go down. That's probably why people spend, more money to have the needle injections to have it last longer. Okay, so I wonder, did I crank this? I'm sure I did. This tells me I did. I'm going to start up here because I want to start with fullness. If it won't slide. Sorry if I'm out of focus. Okay, it didn't go up. Oh, it did that time. Yay. It's kind of hard to, mash the button because, look, you have to mash the button. And, yes, if you see that, it's going to look like, oh, you have to have a charger. You ain't got to have a charger. Okay. Crank it. And when I say twist it down one, y'all, like I said, I'm just kind of eyeballing this. It still has to remain calibrated. I don't care if you've been shooting, it's going good. If you twisted it down too much or not enough, the daggum thing ain't gonna go off. Sucks. Makes you mad to, oh, sorry, kicked the camera. Makes you so aggravated to where you want to just throw the daggum thing. Now, I do know that I think the more you go down, Like if you do, instead of going down one, if you go down two, it just lets out more product. But it still has to be calibrated, if that makes sense. I always feel like the daggum thing isn't going to work, since I've experienced it a couple of times and lost, money in product. Twist it down and turn this way so I'm not twisting it up, messing it up. Get on that edge. Not too much, because otherwise she's going to be on top and it's not going to look right. Well, I'll just rub that product in there. I think the more you go down, like if you turn it 2 clicks, you're like that's adjusting the fullness. But then again, if you twist it down too much, your product's coming out, and you don't really realize it because, well, it's clear. Sorry, keep kicking the camera. I got all these lamps around me, so, and I still can't see worth the flitter, so, but it's all good. I know what I'm doing. Alright, with the smallest my lips is, or are, it looks like I've done enough around the edges. I still got a little bit of product left, plus I have some left in my ampule. This is a 1 ml ampule, okay, I'll tell you that on the package. And I've heard you shouldn't put more than 1 ml in there, so I haven't tried to do that. I didn't see the need. I get my subtle, I like subtle results. I don't need a, something that's going to not go, go right with my face. So I already cranked it. I'm going to twist it down. So I'm almost down to the bottom. So it tells me I'm almost done. So I'm going to feel for the wet. Or the wet of my lip and the dry of my lip meet. So I know I need to put some more closer to this, because that's where the dry part of my lip is. And when you do your lip like this, you're revealing some of that wet. So make sure you stay on the dry. And just doing it like that, that will jar against your teeth. You don't want to do that either. So do it the best what's comfortable for you. You hear the dog? I don't know which one snores loudest. Him or my husband. crank it. I may have this last one in there. Yeah, last little bit of that. Okay, time to use what's left because I want the whole meal, baby. Alright, so we're going to untwist it back up to the top. Then we're going to untwist the ampule. And I'm bleeding. You know what? Instead of using the same ampule, I am going to discard it. And the reason being, if you look and see all of that, you would probably think, oh, more product, let's... Alright, so, let me get another ampule. Hey, this one opened a lot easier. So I'm getting another ampule out of my package. I'm not for sure if it's the same size. It looks like it is. Gonna take the plunger out. If I can grab a hold of it. And you guys, my hands are kind of weak because, well, old age and all. Get arthritis, and I'm sure it don't just come with older age. But I do have a bit of arthritis in my hands, so it's kind of hard. Alright, so I got some product left. One of the things I've learned about using this is you want to use it, you want to get the most out of your product. So if you get in a hurry and you're zapping and you're twisting, not knowing what you're doing, you're going to get more in one place than the other. Take your time. I am one that I'm going to rush. Heck, I'm excited. I want to get my lips done. You know, I'm fixing to have to get ready to go work. I need to get done. Don't rush. If you want to save it and go back to it, I put mine in the refrigerator. I don't think you have to, but I do because, well, it's open, it has a cap, and I also wrap it, you know, I'll wrap it in like in a paper towel or something. So I'm getting my ampule. Okay. I'm going to get my stuff. Uh-oh, bumping pictures. I'm going to hold this up in my light, you guys, so I can see. Looks like I have enough room in the ampule. I have enough room in the ampule for the plunger and the product. So I'm going to put the plunger back in. I'm put it up in there until the product, and I didn't look to see where that damn number was. Oh well, I think it was around the 30 mark on my ampule. Put it in there, it's wobbly. Your pen is untwisted all the way to the top. Twist your ampule in there until you can't do it no more. You're going to crank it. And this, I think, was at the 40 mark. You can twist it down and kind of feel tension and know about where that calibration needs to be. Okay. Test shoot. There it goes. That must have been a lot because you see that? That's splattered. Crank. Down one. I want to get the inside of my top flip. Not the inside of it. Top. I'm going to do two for my top flip. Or on bottom. I went down two just to have a little bit of fullness. So since my top lip is already a little full, I'm going to do my bottom lip again. Since I'm using this last little bit that's left. No. Sometimes, most time you need to, you can kind of see where it's at. Well, you actually can. And I don't want to put too much over here because that's not the parts I'm wanting to be full. I'm wanting around this area and around this area. So with my last little bit, it's going to be kind of the area on focus with a little bit over here. Oh. Oh dear. And I have to also admit, I like being able to see blood after I do the shot in there. I call it a shot. After I, inject it in there. Because then I feel like it went in. And this kind of puts me in mind of, because have you, I wondered how deep it goes and whatever. This actually kind of reminds me of like putting a needle like in your dead skin. I don't know if you ever done that when you was a kid. I know that's gross, but that's what it puts me in mind of. That's what this does. It's go under the very top little layer of your skin. And then you can feel it and you need to massage the lumpy bumps. Massage throughout the day, every day, if you don't want the lumpy bumps. Crank it. Let it go down. And the more twists you do, you know, if you want to get fuller, you do maybe 3 turns down on the right here, or 2 right up in here. Just know that you get 1 meal product. If you buy just 1 box, that's 1 meal. If you use all your turns down, all your, you know, zaps in there, you're going to use up all your product, and then you're going to have bigger lip, top lip than bottom lip, or, you know, you don't want that. Just use your product all over your lips, unless you do need just that 1 lip done. Some people do. I unfortunately need both done. I had to see what time it was. Okay. Looks like I'm about almost done, y'all. I'm thinking right there. That's the dog. That's the dog. I don't know if you hear it. Huh. And yes, it ain't me taking my, you know, just hesitating to mash that button. It's, for some reason, this gun does that. I don't know. I think maybe I'm not mashing down hard enough. Oh, get in there. My lips are numb. think this is the last shot. Make it last. Put it somewhere, let's see. Oh, there it goes. Alright, you guys. That is the end. Untwist it all the way up. Untwist this. Discard it. Get one of your wipes. If I can get it out. Get one of your wipes, and you're going to just disinfect your gun. And in order for it to fit back in, you know, the package it come in, you just twist it back down. And put it in there. Now, when you're done, you know, with your lips, you can massage them. I suggest massaging them. You can get Neosporin or a triple antibiotic and put it on your lips, and it helps. As a matter of fact, I think I have some handy. I actually don't. So, but doctor your lips, massage throughout the day, and you know, in a few days, and you're done.